In order for a wildfire to happen, you basically need a supply of fuels, which are basically dead vegetation or live vegetation that are potentially burnable. Here's an example of some fuels that would burn very quickly and very hot during a fire. These are Ponderosa pine needles and branches. They're small, they have a high surface to volume ratio, and when they're dry, it's just like tiny kindling. These little leaves here are from some live oaks. Again, it's very thin, small material, and when they're dry, they would burn very hot as well. Now, in contrast, we have these pieces of wood. This is about as large of a diameter that would actually burn during a fire. Whereas these larger chunks, if they were big branches or big logs, they might burn right around the outside of this piece of wood, but they would not burn through the wood. So there's a big contrast between this and this in terms of fire behavior. In most of the large wildfires that we see around the western U.S., it requires a lot of fuels in order to keep that fire going. Homeowners are critical in terms of reducing fuels around their home. You want to really keep all combustible materials off the roof, away from the side of the house, and you also want to have a green space around your house. We expect that climate change is going to have an enormous impact on wildfire in the coming century. We know that higher temperatures, more drought periods means more wildfire. So that's not rocket science.